Okay, so for the start of this video, I am going to kind of comment over what I've been doing, because when I said I was unsure if I was going to play off camera, I played off camera, and I kind of got a little carried away, and I did a lot of more stuff than I should have, and I apologize for that. But I'll just comment over it, and I'll let you know what happened I'll fill you in on what you missed. So my first initial plan was just to do some mining off camera. That's all I wanted to do. But as you heard, I kind of got carried away. So anyway, I cleared out the space and I started mining down. And I didn't even notice that at first, but there's a zombie coming in, and he come down and he kind of made me jump. So I tried to switch to my sword, but I accidentally switched to my wood, and so I took a little bit of unnecessary damage. So I see more zombies up there, and I just block myself in so I don't have to deal with them. And after that, I kind of just go back to my normal mining session. So I'm just mining, and I look at my map, and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of mining into a cave I've already explored before. So I think to myself, hey, maybe I should just mine a little bit to the left. I mean to the right. Yeah, that's what I do. I mine to the right, and then lucky I did, because I do find a minecart system, and then but I do kind of get deterred by this granite golem over here, which are always pretty annoying to fight because you can't hit them a lot, because then they'll just start blocking, like right here, and it was kind of annoying. So I just switched to my sword, and then after a little bit of annoying hits, he finally goes down, and I decide to go onto the minecart and see if I can find anything to my left. And I did find something to my left, surprisingly, which was a mushroom biome. I see it, and I'm like, okay, I'll go that way, see if there's anything important. But well, not before getting attacked by 2 cave bats. So I mined the gold that I was mining, and then I start traveling to my left, in which I find a pretty big silver vein. But there's a giant shelly behind the silver vein, and I'm like, maybe I should kind of keep my distance, because I forget if they're strong or not. But it falls down itself. I went up, I tried to attack it with my sword, and I realized, oh, it's not that bad. So I kill it, and I just get back to mining my silver, and I explore a little bit further, and I do find a little I forget what they call it, underground structure, and I'm pretty happy because I haven't really found much. And then I go in, see a flare gun, pretty good stuff, 9 silver bars is not that bad. I also got 3 healing potions. So I go in, and I also want to take the chest, but I miss it a little bit, so I just use my smart cursor. And then I go in, there's really not much, so I just leave, and I go to the left, and I find a pretty big gold vein, but not before being attacked by a mother slime and a skeleton. Mother slimes are pretty annoying. As you can see, I'm trying to attack it from above, but it doesn't work. So I go down, and the skeleton kind of drowns himself. And also it's also weird that the baby slime kind of just shifts out of reality. So I'm like, oh well, less work for me. So I just keep mining. I also noticed those explosives before. Anyway, and then I keep mining, and further I find another mushroom biome, which is pretty funny. And then I'm starting to realize, hey, I'm spending a little bit too much time in these caves. Maybe I should stop. But I don't stop anytime soon. But anyway, I go in. Nothing really important in this mushroom biome. It's just kind of just a mushroom biome. That gold up there I do mine, but it's not really important. Just take a second to look at this silver vein. My face, if I could tell you what my face looked like, it was a mixture of like happiness and like dismay at the same time, because I was just sitting there like flabbergasted at this silver vein. So anyway, I just start mining it away, and I think I got about around 102 silver. That's a pretty good vein based on like all the other silver veins I've been finding lately, and it's not a lot. But I come up to the surface with my new magic mirror, and I'm just with this insane amount of loot. So at first I'm just doing a little bit of chore work, and I just like make some of my ores into bars, and then next I start crafting my bars into armor, and I think I start off with the golden helmet if I'm correct. Yeah, I start off with the golden helmet, and then later I make, well actually exactly next I make my my silver pants. I kind of fumble around for a second, but I get it, and then I put them both on. And then I'm thinking, okay, now I feel pretty prepared to take on anything I see, because because I got pretty confident. I also made a golden axe. I got pretty confident, but mostly I was preparing to fight that suspicious eye in my inventory. So next, I decided to start building my arena for it. In the about right before nightfall, I think. Yeah, I think right before nightfall. I finished building it, and over here I'm just putting my arrows away so it actually uses my Jester's arrows first. And because I heard that using Jester's arrows is pretty good to use against the Eye of Cthulhu, so it hits it and its minions as well. So now, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for nightfall to actually hit, and I'm hoping for the rain to go away. And for this next part, I don't think you really need me to comment over it. You can just kind of watch it. And about almost right after the sun comes up, after defeating the Eye of Cthulhu, the Goblin army comes, and I'm getting pretty excited because I'm like, oh, I could get the Goblin Tinkerer. This is good. But I am gonna tell you this now. I was not prepared for this Goblin army. If I would be lying if I told you I didn't die brutally less than once. But after the Goblin Army, I defeated first. I had to defeat the Goblin Army, and it took a while, but I did it. But and I kid you not, I right after the sun goes down, after the Goblin Army, a blood moon happens, and that's about, I don't know, 3 major things happening in the span of 2 nights. So I got pretty annoyed, but I do the blood moon. The blood moon wasn't that difficult. It was more just really strenuous. But I'd say around this time was when I kind of completely forgot that I was supposed to stop playing off camera before people got suspicious. But it's good because I took video clips, so I have this as proof. But I decided to fight the Brainy Cthulhu for some weird reason, which I was not prepared for. Like, the Brainy Cthulhu did not even do damage to me. It was just blood crawlers and creepers that were doing damage to me, and they did damage, I'll tell you that. I got pretty annoyed, and the battle went on for a while. It went on for about, I don't know, I want to say 10 minutes. And I didn't even kill a single creeper, and right here I die. And I don't know why I thought I was prepared for that, but battered, bruised, and defeated, I decided, okay, to get my mind off of this defeat, I'm going to just renovate my house, make it look a little bit better. So as you can see here, I'm starting to mine trees, and I'm getting ready to renovate the house. So I make kind of like a foundation for the house to make it look a little realistic. It's kind of just I do it for every room. It's kind of the same thing, so I don't really think I need to show it. But then I try to make a roof, and I'm thinking like a triangle shape, but then I realize, nah, not really. I don't think it looked too good. So I go for for a little bit more of like a flat kind of building right here, and I do that same thing with the top roof as well. And I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it looks that good, but I think I'm pretty proud of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the house renovation. Okay, that about does it for today's video. And I do know that I have kind of been making a little too many Terraria videos. I made about 3 in a row, this is the 3rd one of the 2 in a row. And I will make different content. I'm gonna take a break from this series. I'm probably gonna make another Funny Moments with Friends, because that's the probably more reason that you guys are subscribed. Speaking of that, maybe if you are watching this and you aren't subscribed, maybe you could subscribe. That'd be great help. And yeah, that about does it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys. Peace out.
I'ma fuck up my life. I'ma fuck up my life.